All right, in this video, let's talk about the extended footer. And what I mean by that is we have a standard footer that's in your site at all times, and that is the footer here with your admin link. And then we also have the copyright information and the privacy policy and terms of use links in this part of the footer, and this will always be here. What we're talking about with the extended footer is additional information, contact information, and page links and things like that that show up when you turn it on. So how do we turn it on? Well, under the design panel, we have a section that's your footer, and there is a check mark right here that says show extended footer information. And you notice that as I check that and uncheck it, there's additional information showing up. So I'm going to check that, scroll down, and basically we've got four sections in here. We have the section that we've labeled Explore, and this means these are links that are very popular that people like to typically go to in your site. So you can determine what these links are, and I'll show you how to do that. The other sections have to do with your business hours and contact information, and then your social networking links. These are links to your Facebook page, your Twitter page, things like that. So I'll show you where to do all that. So let's go over to this section first. So first off, this list of links, think of these as links that people are always asking about. So if there are certain things that they are constantly looking for in your site, this just gives them quick access to get to those areas versus having to go up and go under the menus and go under the submenus and try to find that page. So if these are popular areas, don't list everything down here. The list will get too long and then it becomes useless for its intended purpose, which is just to quickly get people to areas in the site that are popular so that they can just scroll to the bottom of the page and click the link. All right, so how do we add to this? Well, let's go under the Pages and Content area and click Create and Edit My Pages. To the right of all of the pages in your site, you have this yellow Edit button. And when we're talking about pages, we're talking about the listings in the gray area. The listings in the white area are just the content inside of your pages. So let's say we want to add this one to the footer because it's currently not in that list. Let's click Edit next to that page name, and then we're going to scroll down to the checkbox right here that says Show Link in Extended Footer. So I'm going to go ahead and check that, and I'm going to hit Save. What that's going to do is add that link to the footer, into that extended footer. Now if we scroll down there, you'll notice the extended footer isn't there, and that's because I didn't save my changes to my layout when I did that. And so just keep that in mind if you want to just be able to play with it while people are looking at it and you don't want it to actually be visible. You can do it this way and just keep rechecking the box after you make changes. But I'm going to go ahead and hit Save so I don't have to keep doing that. And you'll notice that in the footer now, that new link for how to contact us has been added. And that'll take people straight to that page in the site. Okay, so that's how to add those. Then the contact information. All of this information in both of these columns is being stored inside the mobile and business location settings. Now keep in mind that everything that you change in this area is also happening to all mobile devices. So if someone is looking at your website on a mobile site, when they are viewing the buttons at the bottom of that mobile site, all of these buttons on the bottom are also pulling from that same information. So anything you change in here is also going to affect that. All right, so let's go ahead and let's edit something in here just so you can see how it works. So let's click on this location's name, and again you can add as many locations as you want. I'm going to go ahead and change the business hours on Saturday from 10 to 2 instead of 10 to 3, and I'm going to hit Save. I'm going to close the window. Page is going to refresh. And then I'm going to go down to the bottom and take a look at the footer. So you'll notice that the Saturday hours have now changed from 10 to 2. So it's very easy to do, very easy to make those changes. And the same thing would apply to any address, phone number, or appointment request forms or things that you add inside this area. And again, you can add as many locations as you want. The footer will only display 2 with their hours and directions. After that, it starts to shrink the information and it doesn't display quite as much information because the page will get extremely long and become kind of overwhelming. So Over on the right here, your social networking icons, that's the last item. Those are managed under pages and content again, but under the social network settings. And all you have to do is go in and paste the URL to your Twitter page, to your Facebook page, and then go to the bottom of this page and hit save, and those links will automatically appear at the bottom of the screen. All right, so that's all there is to it.